Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the lighting. I'm no good at this kind of thing. What's the news story, eh? Those of you who know me, you know what's in there. And this, yeah, I watched that movie last night, so provided a little bit of inspiration. This is the flip side, by the way. All right, let's get down to it, baby. My name is Nasty Nate. I am the Commander-in-Chief of the Nasty Nate Nation. And we're here to rock your world, baby. So, we're going to start off with a little bit of a origin story, so they could say. It all happened one day back in 2004. Something like that or another. So, I get back from Baghdad, and I get this email in my account. And it says, "Hey guys, I want to start up a pool club." I'm like, pool? I like pool. I love me some billiards. I don't know who this dude is, and a set of balls that he has to use a military network to send this message over. But he does. So, of course I reply, yeah, I'm down. And we get some more information back. It's like, yeah, we're gonna go to a bar, we're gonna shoot some pool. And you got to pay $5 every week to be part of this club. Pay money to play pool. I take money when I play pool. That's who I am. That's what I do. So I'm like, nah. I don't want none of this malarkey. I don't need any of this. He's like, oh, no. It's part of the APA. And I went, APA? Huh. Okay, what's this? And here begins the story of my namesake. So, we start up this league. We start in this league, and we start shooting pool at this amazing little bar, hole in the wall. The waitresses suck, the services suck, but it's the best damn wing I've ever had in my whole freaking life. And it's from an expat from Milwaukee living in Hampton, Virginia. They got 10-cent wings. You show up to this bar, you pop $10 down, 100 wings. There you go. And everybody who shows up after, they throw in, you're good to go. So, we'll leave some of the names out. But we start up our little pool league. Or we take part in APA. And these are some of the best boys I've ever met in my life. Ride or die type. Do anything for these folks. And it was beautiful. And one of those people, his name also happens to be Nate. So, we're shooting one night. And we're talking, having a good time, drunk as hell. Usual day of the week. And one of the guys says, we don't get it. How do you tell each other apart? Like, we'll say Nate, and you know exactly who we're talking to. And I went, well, it's easy, because we're just smarter than you. No, it wasn't like that, but instinctively, we knew who each other was. And whenever somebody said something, just the tone, everything, we could pick up who it was supposed to be. And one night, we're sitting there shooting, and he goes, "We got to figure this out. We can't do this anymore. We got to give you guys nicknames." Okay. And I look at Nate, and I say, you know what? I'm a year older than he is, so we're going to call him 2.0. He's the next version. He may not be bigger, better, stronger, smarter, but he's like the next Apple product. You just gotta buy it, huh? But hence he becomes 2.0. And then the liberation begins. Weeks and weeks go by. Can't figure out a name for me. I'm not trying to be a queen like I usually am, but I'm not going to self-title myself. There's no reason to do that. And then one night, drink pause. Drink with me if you want to. We come up against this team. It's one of the top in the league. They got the best shooter in APA shooting in this particular area. Guy's a shark. Just top of the food chain. And the night's going on. And at this point, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of a pussy. The only thing I drink is mixers and Smirnoff Ice. I know. I paid for it in the future, trust me. So my buddy, the Gecko, he has this thing where he starts introducing me each week to a beer. And he just says drink. And we're talking about dark beers and all that kind of stuff. Going straight in. And whew, I tell you what, going from what I'm drinking, going to those, it'll get you. So we're into a pint of Guinness. And then another pint. And another pint. And then, I don't know, 2 or 3 pitchers later, it's the end of the night. I haven't shot yet, and I'm pissed. Pissed drunk. And pissed off that I ain't shot yet. And then, of course, it's a bubble match. So the next match wins the night. I am completely shit-faced. My team is completely shit-faced. And they put up number 1. And they're like, all right, who are you going to put up against him? None of my team is saying anything. And me, sitting in a chair laid back like this, having a drink. Oi! I'll fucking whoop his ass, I will. And then everybody just kind of loses it. They're like, whoa, what's happening here? It's an awesome night. So, I'm like, I got this, dude. I'm going to wipe the floor with his... Sorry, I wanted to use one of those bad swears. So I said, yeah, I'll take him on. And I couldn't tell my left foot from my right foot at this point. So we go and we do the lag. And I win. And I'm like, I shouldn't have won that. And I beat him. And then I beat him again. I only have to win 3 matches. He has to win like 6 or 7. Just based on the rankings. And feeling good. Doing good. And then in APA, you don't have to call your shot. Your object ball just has to sink in. Or one of your balls just needs to sink in. So if your stripes, a stripe just needs to sink or a solid. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm making my shots, but I'm calling every single shot, even though I don't have to. And then I look at the board, and my buddies look at the board, and they're like, there ain't a shot on the table that you can make at this point. Me being pissed drunk, I'm like, I'm going to go off that rail, off that rail, off that rail. I'm going to cut that ball, and then it's going to do some other funky shit and go into that pocket. Lo and behold, I make one of the rawest shots I've ever made shooting pool. Or, as Mr. Gecko would like to say, that was the nastiest shit I've ever seen in my life. And then you saw the little ding Light bulb go on. Nasty Nate! Here I am. So I pull up the 6-shot, drop a couple more, and I'm down to the 8-ball. And in this particular bar, they got a short wall. And I don't know if it's a common term, but we call a short wall a wall where they had the pool tables lined up, but there wasn't enough room to get a good stroke through. And it sucked. I have no idea why we played on this table. There were 2 other tables that were perfectly good that we could have shot on. But for some reason, we're shooting on this one. So I'm stuck on this short wall down to the 8-ball. Now it comes down to the decorum pool. There's certain rules that you follow. You don't sit in front of the guy's shot and wiggle your dick, or you talk shit. It's quiet as a church. You're not fucking with a dude. So this guy walks up to the short wall where I have to shoot and stands there. So now, I've got about this much room that I have to walk into to make a shot. I walk over there, do a little shimmy, wiggle my ass in his dick, line the shot up, I look over my head, I say, while you're back there, the least you can do is give me a reach around without even looking back at the ball. Poof! Drop the 8. Shooter of the motherfucking week. Nasty Nate. Born. Now, there's a whole lot more coming. We're going to have some fun. I don't have a job. We want to make some big things happen. Pat McAfee, I'm looking at you, baby. You're moving, grooving, changing things, getting your business done. I like the way you do business. And you're a pretty decent guy. And you support my boy. And, well, sure, it says it all. Give me a call. Buy me a one-way ticket. Guaranteed. It's going to be start of a beautiful relationship. And we're going to make money. Not thousands. Not millions. We're going to make billions, baby. And it's just starting. To my friends, my brothers and sisters, let's get it started.